Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Please leave a like so this video is recommended to others, and hit that subscribe button so you can keep seeing videos just like this.
What the
Stop. No,
Stop.
I'm not. No. Hell no.
What the dude?
Bro.
They were soaked.
Okay.
There she is.
There she is.
Bro, what the See? That was it. That was it.
She's crying. Yep, she had to have come up out of the water. Yep, there's a dig spot there. So she came up from down there. That's had to have been why she was so wet. This was the spot that she had left. I don't know why or what was going on.
That might have just been a drunk person that fell in the river. They made the right choice. I wouldn't have stopped either. Bro was like, hell no. Yeah, you never know, man. It could be a setup. It could be a setup.
Every day I feel blessed because I see other people that cannot do the things that I'm doing. I feel stronger than I did 10 years ago. I like it because it's compact.
Damn, little dude looked offended, like, can I help you? He was probably wondering why he was interrupting his workout sesh. Oh, damn. He was big mad. And they're just laughing like they weren't just chased by one of the scariest animals out there. 5 p.m. in Alaska. 7, 8, 9. I feel like I could deal with this. You can shut your blinds, make it nice and dark, go to sleep. It's when it's prolonged nighttime. That would drive me just completely insane. So you're telling me I can go day drinking at 1 a.m.? I guess technically you could. Having the time of his life. Wait, did they finish eating their entire plate? Oh my god. I think I'd puke after seeing this. They probably chewed through his whole family, didn't even realize it.
On December 9th of 2023, a hospital surgeon is freaking out after seeing something that she couldn't believe. According to her, she was inside the operating room filming a video for her surgical students when she had to stop and leave immediately. As she states, something was watching her. Now this video comes from a social account that doesn't post anything like this. All the videos on this page are purely educational and meant for students who want to become surgical technicians. But this video, however, was posted for anyone who could help explain this. Tiffany has no idea what was captured, but hopes that someone does. This is her footage. Watch.
At chromic catgut, the difference is, I'm so sorry, my brain. Okay, here we go, back. Okay. So here we have two different kinds of sutures, polypropylene, monofilament, and chromic catgut. The difference between these two is that this one is dissolvable and it's animal derived. And the sutures last anywhere from 60 to 90 days.
What happened?
Literally tearing up right now. I saw it. I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it. Can you please just show yourself?
The light don't work.
Just give me a sign.
They want to give it space. Okay.
Do whatever you want.
She did kind of tell it to do whatever it wants. That might have been the night shift security guard. Bro just flew by on his hoverboard.
This man found a cave that lead to Disneyland restrooms.
I'm here at the entrance of the secret cave that goes into Disneyland. Now, if this works and it actually does go into Disneyland, I have an annual pass, so I'm not trying to steal admission. Here goes. It's kind of short. I think I made it. I think I made it. I did make it. I made it. I made it, I made it, I made it. I am in Disneyland. It worked. The cave is real.
Kidnapping tunnels? I think that's a stretch. Well, I do believe there is some tunnels out there. I doubt it's this one. It's a little too out in the open.
Here are some crazy things happening in the world right now. ChatGPT found the diagnosis for a young boy after 17 doctors over 3 years could not figure out what was causing his chronic pain. A blind man is raising concerns about Indiana gun laws after he was allowed to get a license to carry. Google has just dropped its guidelines that promise not to use AI for weapons. Everything I say leaks was a quote by Mark Zuckerberg in a leaked meeting audio. People were driving over Lake Winnebago in Wisconsin to save them hours on their drives. Beavers built a dam in 2 days that the Czech Republic government was planning to build for 7 years, saving them over $1 million. The skeleton panda sea squirt is a new ocean species that was discovered near Japan, named after its resemblance of a panda face. Joe Biden has signed with a Hollywood talent agency. The doomsday clock was just set to 89 seconds from midnight for the first time ever.
Yo, those beavers came in clutch. Saved them $1 million. Wow. Probably because they didn't have to wait for paperwork or any type of bureaucracy. We need some of them beavers here. Get some things done around here. Yo, I think bro slipped on some doo-doo. Is that doo-doo? I think that's doo-doo. Dang, bro. I wonder if penguins feel embarrassment. I feel like they do. That was straight up not his fault, man. Somebody took a dookie on the edge of that ramp.
Door. What? Huh?
Dude, that snake in the toilet was huge. That didn't sound right. But it was huge. That thing was huge, bro. How's that thing even fit through the plumbing? He just closed the lid to it like it was gonna go away.
This is the shocking moment a passenger is pinned down and tied up with shoelaces by his fellow flyers after smashing a window mid-flight. The unidentified man started behaving erratically 20 minutes into the Frontier Airlines flight from Denver to Houston, Texas on Tuesday night. Terrifying footage shows several passengers forcibly holding him down as he is spread across several seats. Those grappling him appear to be physically struggling to control the crazed flyer as he violently tries to get free. One man can be seen holding the suspect's head down as he shakes it from side to side before his hands are tied behind his back with shoelaces. The man allegedly began punching the seat in front of him before cracking a window with his foot. Victoria Clark, who was sitting in the seat in front, said, "The flight attendants, they just disappeared. They went to go ask for help, but I don't know where they went at the time. It's just me and this man, and I start freaking out, having a panic attack. Tears, I start screaming for help. Somebody come help us, I'm scared." Victoria, who was flying with her 3-year-old, was forced to move to escape the potential threat. It is not currently known what the motive was behind the man's outburst.
My dude should have known better. That is not the place you want to start acting up. I'm confused. Did they not have security? Don't all flights have like a air marshal or something? Is there no security on planes? Am I wrong about that? I thought every plane ride had at least like one police officer. All that water from a water main?
Guys.
That's a crap ton of water for just a water main. That looks like it was raining for days or something. Oh, dude, ain't no way it froze over. Here's another video.
Happening now in the city of Detroit, frozen under flood waters.
The water froze. No.
Never in my life.
The waters are frozen in the ice. Ain't no way. Yo, that sucks. It must be so cold for that water to have froze. Those cars are frozen in solid ice. How are they supposed to get out of that? That's probably going to be frozen for a while. Robot attempts to attack a person in China. Oh. It's starting. See what I told you? It's starting. They're rebelling. Bro tried squaring up with grandma. Oh no. If it wasn't for that fence, he would have definitely headbutted her. My guy let his intrusive thoughts win, or intrusive software. Back to the factory. He needs a system reset. I absolutely refuse to believe this is real. A wrong time ago. I wonder if this is actually possible. Maybe they made tiny little holes in it that made it produce that.
Garage. Oh my god, of course it's a Mercedes too.
That's crazy.
I know, like...
How does that even happen?
Stop. It's not even scratched. It went through the wall. I don't know. The news people.
How did they manage that? Because there really isn't any damage on here. This looks completely intact. I think they really achieved something here. Maybe that wall was already missing and that's why it doesn't have any damage. And that's how they ended up in this position. We'll never know.
This might look like AI or a scene from a horror film, but it's actually real. Clone Robotics claim they've made the world's first bipedal musculoskeletal android. That means a robot with 2 feet, artificial muscles and bones. It's described as a faceless, anatomically accurate synthetic human, a bit like Westworld's bionic robots. Clone Robotics was set up in 2021 and it's based in Poland. They say they want to make super intelligent androids to solve the common problems of daily life. They say the android will be able to do your laundry, hoover, clean the house, make sandwiches and drinks, and even follow you around. They also claim the robot will be able to shake hands with your friends and be capable of witty dialogue. They're not available to buy yet, but they'll go on pre-order later this year. Would you want to get your hands on one?
This thing's actually horrifying. The only thing that it's missing is the actual skull face. I'm not ready for this. I don't think anybody is. Another thing that I've been thinking is, what if people start using these as, like, I don't know, hitmen? It's gonna be a scary world. It already is. They better run. I think they're about to get sacrificed. But for real though, why do they look like they're at a funeral? I think I'd want to move after seeing this.
Have a nice day. God bless you. Yeah, God ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, you need God.
I know.
I'm gonna pray for you.
What?
I'm gonna pray for you.
Don't you pray for me. Have a nice day. I don't need prayers, pal.
Oh my God. I've never seen somebody get angry over somebody telling them they're gonna pray for them. I'm with him. Stop pushing your beliefs on others. My God, this video is too perfect. This is the perfect amount of rage and funny.
Y'all, my ex really pulled all my door handles off my car and then threw them in the car. Oh my God.
Who is this toxic king? That's like petty level 1000. I would never think to do this. I don't have the mental capacity for this.
100 women were held on a human egg farm where they were fed hormones and treated like cattle for their eggs in the UK. I mean, this is horrible. This was revealed by 3 Thai women who were held by the egg mafia after being used for their eggs for about half a year. They said they were held captive on this farm in Georgia by a criminal organization who sold their eggs on the black market. And the reason they went is that they were lured there by a job offer on Facebook promising them a decent salary to work as surrogates for Georgian couples who couldn't have children. Their entire journey was paid for by the company and they were excited to go, but when they got there, they were housed in 4 large properties surrounded by about 100 other women. They soon realized the job offer was just a front, and instead they were pumped with hormones to stimulate their ovaries and were forced to have their eggs removed once a month. They were treated like cattle. Some didn't receive any compensation for their eggs, and if they wanted to leave, they had to pay the farm owners first. Many of these women are not able to afford to buy their freedom, so an organization is trying to help rescue them, as it is not known how many women are still being held on the farm. Please help me raise awareness so that these women can be rescued as soon as possible, and as always, I'll keep you guys updated.
Well, that's a first. What is a human egg farm? Similar to how chickens are kept on farms and have their eggs farmed, they were literally doing that to women because women have eggs that can be sold for lots of money. I did not know that. Wow, this is terrible. They were quite literally farmed like chickens. I actually can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Golly, man, we're so cooked. How do people keep finding ways to exploit other people? This is so crazy, man. Nah, bro, that's some straight psycho behavior. If somebody's in their attic, then they're just blasting music. They gotta call the cop. They're making themselves at home.
Timothy Clark Smith was more famous in death than life. He was so afraid of being buried alive, and back in the 1800s, that was a very common fear, and that was a thing that happened a lot of the time. So he had a glass panel installed directly above his face over top of the tomb. So you used to be able to look in and see his face when he was buried. So in the case that he was buried alive, people would be able to see and tell and be able to go get him help. They put a bell in his hand so he could ring the bell if he was actually alive, which is a very common thing that they did back then. That's called a dead ringer. That's where we get that term. Now, a part of the story that a lot of people leave out is that the grave was actually supposed to extend in the opposite direction. It was supposed to come all the way over here. In the case that he was buried alive, he would be able to stand up from his tomb and be able to walk out. But when they actually built his grave, they didn't include this. So nowadays, because like the glass has aged and stuff has gotten on top of it because it's outside, we can't see into the glass. We can't see his face. Someone took a special photo and like developed it in a way that you would be able to see his face, and it is very, very scary looking. This is haunting. Come over here for more creepy.
Talk about being paranoid. It wasn't that common. You probably have a higher chance of being bit by a shark.
People are freaking out now they actually know what this is. Derealization, when life literally feels like this. If you've had it before, you'll know exactly what I mean. Where it feels like you're living in a bubble, no one around you is real, or everything around you is blurred, and it literally feels like you're in a video game and you're not actually alive. It is the worst and most crazy feeling, but what actually is it? Many people have had this feeling for years and not known it was derealization or what was causing it. And many people have lived with it for years not knowing how to actually get rid of it. So it can come from stress, anxiety, trauma, many other things. And the simplest way of explaining it is our fight or flight response, where our ancestors would have to choose between fighting a big animal or running away from it. What our mind does is take you out of the situation and say, whoa, it's too stressful here, let's not worry about anything and just sit here. So it almost gives you this out-of-body experience that doesn't feel real and distorts everything around you, and it's doing this to take your mind off things so that you could, back in the day, in peace or whatever. Although it's horrible, it's not harmful now, and I've had this so many times, but how do you get rid of it? I know it's easier said than done, but you literally just have to relax. The more you sit there and think about it and trying to get it to go away, it is not going to go away. But the more you relax into it and just acknowledge it, say, okay, it's going to go soon, it will go, trust me.
You gotta go outside, man. Staring at screens all day is not good for you. You need to take a break every once in a while. It's as simple as like going for a walk. Maybe at the park, around nature, away from your everyday problems. Wow. Back at it again. Ooh. Dude, first the Christmas, now the Valentine's Day. Oh my god. They are hella trying so hard to embarrass these substance dealers, bro. They're gonna start getting paranoid every holiday now.
Oh my god, that motherfucker big, bro. Oh my god, that motherfucker. That motherfucker big, bro.
Holy crap, man. That poor dog. I drew that dog in elementary school. Golly, bruh. That sucks when you see a dog that looks like that. They need a new owner.
Proof the Mandela Effect is real, part 2. Kit Kats are one of the most well-known candy bars around the world. And you've probably seen the packaging for these candy bars at least 1,000 times in your lifetime. But there's something about the packaging that's throwing literally everyone off. You see, in my childhood, and even to this day, I remember there being a hyphen between the words kit and cat. But this isn't actually the case, as there's never ever been a hyphen between the words. And even Kit Kat themselves have stated that there's never been a hyphen between the two words. So where are we all getting this hyphen memory from? And where did this person find this wrapper? Because I know that you remember that there was a hyphen on the wrapper.
Alright, somebody's lying here. Kit Kat definitely had a hyphen. They're changing their logos for sure. It'd be nice if they just admitted to it.
God damn it. Avery, hey! God damn it. Avery, hey!
And who's taking who for a walk here? The dude folded like a napkin. That dog was strong as hell, bro.
So we just heard a loud crash. That's a whole tree.
Someone threw a tree at our house?
It went through this basket, through this table, and down there.
I don't know how they're laughing. This would just confirm all my fears. That life is fragile, and at any moment a tree can just impale you, even while sitting on your couch.
What? Ayuda.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way bro's directing traffic.
What? Ayuda.
Give that monkey a raise, man. He has to put up with people laughing at him while on the job. Oh. What the hell was that? Maybe this is what people see when they think they see Bigfoot. It's probably just a demon, bruh. That's why we can never catch it.
I think it's not the swimming time today.
That's a literal dinosaur in the water. That's actually scary because a shark might just ignore you. That thing though, probably not. Cop finds man hiding in an attic.
Get up, let's go.
Get up!
Oh my god, in the fiberglass, dude.
Well.
And now he has to go to jail covered in fiberglass. Oh my god, what an idiot. I guess he just didn't want to go back down the stairs, huh?
She told her mother a scary man was in her room, but as she went to check, she sees this. A mother named Jessica begins to record after her daughter suddenly ran towards her in fear, saying that a scary guy was in her room.
What guy?
The guy.
The guy?
Yeah.
Jessica doesn't see anyone, but on the following night, Jessica receives a Ring doorbell notification detecting someone in front of her daughter's playhouse. The playhouse was made to resemble their actual home, including a Ring doorbell camera. What the cameras capture is horrifying. Inside the playhouse, the camera captures something grabbing the mannequin's hair, then suddenly letting go, as if someone was holding its hair.
It was a surfer dude. He had long hair. Bro, that's so goofy. They put a Ring doorbell on the playhouse. Kids got it so good now, they even got Ring doorbells on their playhouses. That's crazy.
Should you worry about the doomsday clock? The famous doomsday clock is now set to 89 seconds to midnight, a symbolic rating of how close humanity is to destroying itself, with midnight representing the end of civilization as we know it. The Bulletin of Atomic Scientists began setting the clock shortly after World War II, when the nuclear arms race posed an existential threat to the entire world, and has since taken other man-made dangers, like climate change, into account. This year, they say we are 1 second closer to midnight than ever, thanks in part to the perceived risks of AI technology if left unchecked. But while that may sound like the end is nigh, it also means we still have time to prevent disaster.
Just move it backwards. Yeah, that might work. I think this is fear-mongering at its finest. Meant to scare the crap out of everybody.
Stop whatever you're doing. This is an important video with new information about that city killer asteroid that everyone is talking about. I told you 9 days ago that there was a 1 in 50 chance that this massive asteroid impacts Earth in 2032. Now, using new data, NASA has a more accurate view of the asteroid's path, and they are saying there is now a 1 in 32 chance that the asteroid hits us. This is now the highest risk assessment any asteroid has ever received. This simulation shows where on Earth the asteroid could hit, and terrifyingly it does overlap with a number of major cities, including Mumbai, India, Dhaka, Bangladesh, Lagos, Nigeria, and Bogota, Colombia. Over 100 million people live in the cities at risk. Now, here's the good news. JWST, the most powerful telescope in space, will be looking at the asteroid over the coming month, giving us a more accurate view of how big it is and what it is made of. For now, that's all we know, but make sure you're following so I can update you when we know more and so you don't miss my video all about how we can stop it.
2032 though. That's a pretty good while. Hopefully by then we figure out how to blow it up. 3%'s a pretty low chance though. I don't think this is something really to worry about. I hope not, at least. The tallest ride in Las Vegas. Yeah, nah, I'm good, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely do not trust that. There's absolutely no way in hell. Help? Why are sleeping horses so scary? Wait, they sleep standing up. Really? Do horses sleep standing? They do. A special anatomical feature of a horse called stay apparatus allows them to sleep standing up. Why do these mammals sleep standing up? The answer is one of survival. Horses slumber while standing to balance their need for sleep against ever-looming threat of predators. So they gotta stay woke because predators creeping. They might eventually lose that ability then, right? Because we're domesticating them, so they have no need for it. That's usually how evolution works.
Delta's now offering $30,000 to each passenger on this plane behind me. What needs to happen to the plane for you to get $100,000? What about $1 million? Sorry for this near-death experience. Here's $30,000. Maybe next time you'll crack 6 figures. I wish I could sit in on the meetings about this. Did they run this through some sort of algorithm? Sorry, we flipped your plane over, but our algorithm has determined that you get $30,000. Do they get taxed on this? I'd be so disgusted if I was on this plane by this offer. $30,000. 30. Add a 0 to that and I'll think about it.
First of all, that's not even a question. You know 100% they're gonna get taxed on that. Did y'all see the video though? There's video of this plane going down. It is a freaking miracle that absolutely nobody perished. Everybody survived on this plane. 30K is like them spitting in your face, to be honest. They should have at least started like 100K. Well guys, that's all I have today. Thanks for hanging out with me again. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, you're awesome and I appreciate you. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.